This car costs 378,000 rands for the manual variant and 400,000 rands for the automatic. More on that a bit later. Look, Suzuki is a great brand and they are slowly taking over the South African market. That's why there's 2 Suzukis in my garage right now. But there's no way I'm spending 400,000 rands for Kolonyana. I missed the bin. Most car manufacturers are making great cars, but they struggle because of the issue of pricing. Peugeot 208 is a great car, but the price is ridiculous. Kia Rio is a great car, but price ridiculous. Same applies to the Suzuki Swift Sport. It is a great car, but price. Welcome to another video. As usual, we'll start by focusing on the front end design, then we move on to the side profile, back, interior, then I depress everyone with the numbers. The front end design of the Swift Sport is more aggressive than the GA, GL and GLX. So zisuka nje, you see where your money is going. There's also a fake carbon fiber front splitter at the bottom, and for those who don't know, you can buy the front splitter and side skirts from Suzuki for around 10,000 rands to fit in any Swift model. Cute Swift, aggressive Swift. When it comes to side profile, there's 4 Suzuki Swift trims: GA, GL, GLX and Sport. And only the GLX and Sport get alloy wheels. The rest is steel wheels and plastic caps. The Swift Sport comes with 19550 16-inch tires, and handling is much better compared to the weird 16580 14s you get with the GA and GL. The other feature which sets this car apart from the other Swift models is the fake carbon fiber side skirts, and otherwise everything else is the same. At the back we have some good looking dual exhaust tips, but they don't vropa. The boot space is exactly the same as what you get with the other Swift models. Inside, Suzuki came with some fire. These seats are by far better than the stiff leather seats you get with the Polo GTI. There's some red trims all over the interior, and sitting here you can tell you're in a performance hatch. We have a multifunction steering wheel and a touch infotainment system. The instrument cluster is analog. When it comes to making keys, Suzuki is just doing bare minimum. At the back there's nothing new and exciting, except the design pattern on the seats. Otherwise everything else is the same. In terms of performance, this car is powered by a 1.4 litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with a power output of 103 kilowatts and 230 Newton meters of torque. I drove the Swift Sport a couple of months back and it didn't blow my mind, but that's partly because I still had the Polo GTI during that time, so the bar was high. I'm sure now that I'm used to driving a Baleno, the experience would be different if I drive the Swift Sport again, but our platform is not brand friendly, so we can't get test cars, and I've made peace with that. What I've realized is that with brands, the less you know about their product, the more suitable you are to promote it, because that way you can't criticize because you're clueless. But as us we're doing our own thing. The Swift Sport moves from 0 to 100 in 8 seconds and the top speed is 205 km per hour. The claimed average fuel consumption is 6.1 liters per 100 kilometers, and I believe you can achieve that in real life based on my experience with the Swift GL and the Baleno. As standard, this car comes with a 5-year 200,000 kilometers warranty and a 4-year 60,000 kilometers service plan. This dynamite is available in manual and automatic. The manual costs 378,000 rands, and for the automatic you pay 400,000 rands. The Swift Sport is a fun car to drive. I can afford it, but I didn't buy it because spending a whole 400,000 rands on a Swift doesn't make financial sense to me. Look, I understand that it has a turbocharged engine with more power and more torque, but here's the thing. Even if you put a GTI engine in a Renault Kwid, it remains a Kwid. The same applies to the Swift. The 1.4 litre turbocharged engine changes nothing. Even if you put a Ferrari engine, Oxala is still a Swift. For those who think I'm talking nonsense, let me break down the numbers for you. If you finance a 400,000 rands car for 5 years with no deposit and no balloon payment, at the current prime rate of 9%, your monthly installment will be roughly 8,300. For a performance hatch like this one, you are looking at an insurance premium of around 1,700 depending on your risk profile. So 8,300 plus 1.7 gives you 10,000. That's before you factor in the cost of fuel. If you add, let's say, maybe 2,000 for petrol, your total monthly cost of ownership goes to 12,000 rands. 12 blocks every month for 5 years. For Kolonyana, Mr. Bean. We are now done with the review. This part is just extra violence. If you are watching this video on the 13th of August, iChiefs idliwe. 4-0. Hayi 1. Hayi 2. Hayi 3. 4. 4-0.